What's going on, guys? It is freezing in here. Anyway, I've been listening to a lot of Daft Punk recently, and I thought it would be fun to compare their Discovery album with Random Access Memories, like a track by track sort of thing, and compare them and find out which one I like better because I love them both and I cannot decide. So, Discovery is 14 tracks. Random Access Memories is 13. So what I did, the track on Discovery called Night Vision, it's only like a minute and it's like an interlude, so I'm just going to pretend like that doesn't exist, throw it out, and we'll compare 13 by 13 tracks on the album. So we start off with One More Time versus Give Life Back to Music, which right off the bat is one of the hardest choices I'm going to have to make in this entire video. One More Time is a classic, just absolutely fantastic party track, so catchy. It really fits that early Daft Punk vibe that they were going for in the early 2000s, late 90s. So I just love it for that, and I can listen to it anytime, and it just makes me happy. And then on the other hand, Give Life Back to Music is one of the most epic comeback tracks I've ever heard, and it's so smooth, so chill. Love the vocoder vocals on it. But I have the list in front of me. I've already made all my choices, and perhaps some of these choices will switch up throughout the video, but I'm giving it to One More Time, and hopefully I'm not doing that just because of recency bias, and I have listened to Discovery more recently than I've listened to Random Access Memories, but I gotta give it to One More Time. It's too good. It's too catchy. Moving on. 1-0 Discovery so far. Next we have Aerodynamic versus The Game of Love. Aerodynamic starts off a little slow, but then it progresses into this epic keyboard thing. This keyboard solo, we'll call it. It's so good. Gets me going. The Game of Love is a more mellow track. One of the more personal songs Daft Punk has released in their discography. But it's not one of my favorites off RAM, so this one was honestly a pretty easy choice for me. Going with Aerodynamic, so it's 2-0 Discovery so far. This next one is even harder than the first choice. We got Digital Love versus Giorgio by Marauder. I hope I pronounced that right. Oh my god. So, track number 3. Digital Love is just one of the best robot love songs I've ever heard, even though that's not even a real genre and that doesn't even exist. But anyway, I just love what he's singing about having a dream and then waking up from this dream. It's just such a sweet track, and it's gonna be bumping in my whip for years to come. But on the other hand, Giorgio is possibly the most epic track off of Random Access Memories. I love the keyboard that comes in after the monologue from Giorgio. But once again, I had to go with Discovery, and I picked Digital Love. I just love that track way too much. So it's 3-0 Discovery. But don't worry, I know it looks like a blowout right now, but let's continue. There will be some wins for Random Access Memories soon. So next we have Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger versus Within. Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger is a lot of people's favorite Daft Punk track. Everybody knows it after it was sampled by Kanye on Stronger. So, I love it. But it's going against Within off of Random Access Memories, which just so happens to be one of my favorite Daft Punk songs. Within really captures that essence of what Daft Punk likes to do a lot, and that is pretend like the robots that have human emotions, and that song is probably their most perfect example of doing that. Even though I love how Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger progresses, I love how mellow Within is and how well it fits that robotic vibe they have going. So I picked Within. So now the score is 3-1. Discovery's still on top for now. Moving right along, we have Chrysanthelus. I think, let me see if that's how it's...
Chrysanthelus.
We have Chrysanthelus, my bad, against Instant Crush, and this was a really easy choice for me. Chrysanthelus is one of my least favorites off Discovery. It sounds like circus music, which I think is what they were going for, but it's just not for me. And Instant Crush has Julian Casablancas, the lead singer on The Strokes. If you know me, you know how big of a Strokes fan I am. And Instant Crush, that beat, that chorus, just destroys Chrysanthelus easily. Random access memories with another point. Score is 3-2, and Ram is making a comeback. This next one's an interesting one. Superheroes from Discovery versus Lose Yourself to Dance from Ram. These tracks I'm indifferent to. I don't hate them, but I'm also not a huge fan of them. The thing that separates these two from each other is the come on, 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 come on Lose Yourself to Dance. I love that so much. Pharrell's vocals, he's much better when he's not singing high, like on Get Lucky, so I actually picked Lose Yourself to Dance here just because Superheroes, I don't really like the beginning of it. I like the end when they're messing around with the keyboard a little bit, but I gotta give it to Lose Yourself to Dance just for the come on part. This next one, High Life versus Touch, is just not fair because High Life is an awesome track. It's a very vaporwave-esque track and one that I would definitely drive around under the city lights to if I lived in the city. But Touch is literally Daft Punk's best song, and it's one of my favorite songs of all time. So there's no way it was going to lose this round no matter what it was going up against. Oh, man, Paul Williams singing like a robot in the little intro, like 2 minutes to progress. Then you hear him in his full human voice, and then the piano comes in all epic like, and then of course the beautiful bridge that just continues till the end of the track. It's just an amazing song. If you haven't heard it, stop watching this video and go listen to it right now. It's a masterpiece. So yeah, I picked Touch for this. So now the score, which I think I forgot to mention the score the last round, but that's okay. So now the score is 4-3 Random Access Memories. I think they won like the last 4 rounds, so Discovery needs to step its game up, which it does on the next track. So the next round is Something About Us versus Get Lucky, 2 classics from the duo. Something About Us is so chill. I love the wow, wow, wow. I'm not sure what instrument that is, but it sounds amazing. Get Lucky, their most popular song, is a banger, but the replay value for me has died over the years just because of how overplayed it was. It's still an awesome song, and I'll still listen to it if it comes on, of course. But Something About Us is just so ridiculously smooth that I had to give it Something About Us. So now the score, 4-4, tie game. Alright, so this round is Voyager versus Beyond, and originally I picked Beyond for this, but I just listened to both these tracks before continuing this video, and I think I have to change it to Voyager. The bass line on Voyager it's cracked. It's unreal. Beyond is a great track. I love the little intro. It sounds like a superhero kind of intro, and I like the vocals on it, but Voyager's bass line just, it hits in a different spot. So I'm going with Voyager, and let me check the score now because it's different and I need to do this. So now it's 5-4 Discovery, back on top, and the next tracks we have are Verdi Quo and Motherboard. In my opinion, Motherboard is not one of the standout tracks on Random Access Memories. It's not one that I'd skip, but not one that I'd be like dying to hear while listening to the album. Verdi Quo I enjoy a lot. I love the synthwave elements it has going on it. So I think for this one, it's a pretty easy choice for me. I'm going with Verdi Quo. 6-4, Discovery, and we only have 3 tracks left. Who's gonna win? Now we got Short Circuit and Fragments of Time. Short Circuit's probably my least favorite off Discovery, while Fragments of Time is top 5 off of Ram. I love Todd Edwards' vocals on there. It's just real uplifting. Song I could get down and dance to if I was in the mood. And speaking of Todd Edwards, he's in the next round as well from Discovery. But yeah, I'm picking Fragments of Time here, and now it's 6-5. So we got Face to Face and Doing It Right. Face to Face features Todd Edwards, who was just on Fragments of Time, the track we just talked about. And God, the first time I heard this song, when his vocals came in, I was like, God, this dude is so smooth. And I thought it was like gonna be like an R&B artist, like a really good R&B artist. I actually don't know any of Todd Edwards' other stuff, but when he gets on a track with Daft Punk, it seems to slap every single time. And as for Doing It Right, I don't like that song at all. I'm going to be completely upfront and honest with you guys. I hate doing it right. I skip that every time I listen to Ram. So, yeah, it's just that it annoys me. I don't like Panda Bear's vocals on it. But, yeah, easy choice for me, Face to Face. And that makes it 7-5, and there's only one song left. So you already know your winner right here. I just spoiled it for you. Anyway, we got Too Long versus Contact. Too Long. I'm pretty sure the song is supposed to be long on purpose. The song's fine. I feel like it could have been better as a closer, but I don't mind it. I still listen to it when I listen to Discovery. But Contact is an epic closer, and that's how a closer should sound. So I'm going to go with Contact here. I love the epic keys being played, and the way it fades out is fantastic, and it makes me crave another Daft Punk album. So 7-6, it was a very close game right here. So the interesting thing is, before I started recording this video, I actually had Random Access Memories winning this 7-6. But as you remember, we went back to Voyager versus Beyond, and the baseline on Voyager saved Discovery. And I really thought I liked Ram more than Discovery, but based on this means I like Discovery more, because I like one more track on it. But of course, I bought the Ram vinyl, and I didn't buy the Discovery vinyl, so...
Is that really true?
Anyway, thank you, fellow Daft Punk fans, for watching this. And I wish I could do this idea more, but so often there's a different number of tracks on the track list with artists' 2 albums. But maybe I'll look for an artist I'm a big fan of and try to do another one of these. But yeah, thanks again. If you enjoyed this, consider hitting subscribe. And if you're feeling really frisky, you can even hit the like button. And I will love you
Forever.
Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.